Hello sunshine and welcome to another wonderful day. Today's decluttering challenge task is going through your food storage. So all those plastic containers and lids that for a lot of people are just shoved in cupboards or drawers, or you have more lids than you do containers. Today is the day to go through those. I have gone through mine actually quite a bit, and I've gone through a lot of different steps and processes of trying out different systems that work for me. So I actually don't have a whole lot of Tupperware, just because I have found what works best for me. On my Instagram, I do have some pictures of the Tupperware that I have. There's a couple larger containers, which I use more frequently for like holding sides and things like that. So like salads, or if we make rice or anything along those lines. But most commonly, the Tupperware that I have quite a bit of is these containers. So they're just a Ziploc brand with a nice screw lid. And they're easy to clean, easy to store. You can stack them in your fridge. They come in a couple different sizes, but most of the ones I have are this size. And so what we have found is, instead of using larger containers and putting things in our fridge, we're the kind of people that we usually don't do leftovers for dinner, but we use our leftovers for lunches and meal prepping for other days. So what we will do is, when we finish eating our dinner, is we will individually portion out the leftovers into these containers and then stack them so that we can grab them for lunch the next day at work. Or if we make like wild rice soup, then we'll put it into a whole bunch of containers, and some of them will freeze and some of them we'll put in the fridge. That these are the containers that work best for us. I do have a couple of little containers that I use for like if we use salad dressing or ketchup or, you know, things like that. And so in my Instagram, you'll also see that there are a couple of pictures of, there are 2 sets of containers that I am going to donate and get rid of. One is a set of little containers, which I have more than enough of those. So I can donate the 4-pack that I've never opened. And I think I've had it for maybe 3 or 4 years unopened. So that definitely means it's time to go. And then the other one I have is one of those containers that you have the different slots for like lunch portioning. Mickey and I each had one of those, and that lasted for a couple of months, but they just kept turning into scary science projects, and so we just tossed one instead of taking care of it. So that system did not work for us, but this system does. And for us, it's as easy as, you know, we bring these to lunch, they're microwavable, they're dishwasher safe. They're so easy. That's all I want, is I want it nice and easy. A system that can work for pretty much everything. We do some meal prepping, so like if we do make a large amount of chicken that we're going to be using for dinners throughout the course of the week, I just have a set of like those Pyrex glass bowls that then have the lid for them. So I would use those for like situations like that where I make a larger quantity of something that's being used multiple times throughout a week. But these are my go-to. Like I said, my Instagram will have a few pictures of what my containers look like and how I store them. And if you guys have any questions, I'd highly recommend, you know, going through your Tupperware and your food storage. I'm sure you have more lids than you do have containers, which means it's time to get rid of those. Or if they're too stained or gross that you don't grab for them, time to get rid of them. If they're not a food storage system that you actually use, get rid of them. Find a system that you actually use. And I promise you don't go through as much Tupperware as you think you do. So evaluate, find a space, make it look nice. I'll talk to you guys later, and you guys have a great rest of your day.